Today we're checking out a fan game called Car Factory Tycoon, and they currently have almost 200 active players, which is pretty good. Most of the time when we're checking out fan games, it's a why it's failing video, and I try to let them know, hey man, this could be fixed, this could be worked on, etc. But today, this is most definitely not failing. In fact, if my dream game could hit 200 players when it releases in probably like a year, oh, I'd be stoked. Anyways, let's hop on into Roblox, check out this game, and I don't think it's a normal tycoon if it's got quite a bit of players. All right, first glance, jumping into the game before I even take a step. The music, I had to turn it off. I felt like I was in like a circus arcade at the same time. And the second thing, I don't know if I love or hate the UI, like the chalkiness. I don't really know, but let's check out the game nonetheless. We have this at 50K. We have this at nothing, I would assume. There we go. We have our conveyor line. We could buy engine A. There we go. Okay, so, ooh, this is actually cool how it's not like a dropper. It's a genuine vehicle that's unloading. That is pretty cool. Now, what is this? This is how many buttons we have left. And is this how much money we currently have? 1,000? So could I buy this? Okay, cool. So I will say this is pretty cool. Like this now unboxes these and turns them into an engine. Very cool. And what do we go? Collect cash here. 150. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this a little bit. Oh my gosh. Shift to sprint is fast. Can we drive? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, what would a driving the Car Factory Tycoon game be if you can't drive cars? We have a garage. Do we do anything in there? Let's see what happens if we pull in. Nothing. I think it's just like a cosmetic thing. It might come into play later. In fact, I'm gonna grind this out for a little bit, see how far we can get into this tycoon, and see what's making it so special. All right, so I just rejoined the game. I hit up the developer, was like, hey bro, you wanna boost me up a little bit? He gave me 10 billion, so we're about to see how much we could buy with 10 billion. I would assume this is a game pass. It's not. What is this? Disable? Bro, I don't know what that is, but that was awesome. That was very cool. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff, some walls. We could grab all this stuff outside. Boom, what is this? Fuel tank? 600K? Easy. That's chump change to your boy. We have billions, literal billions. Let's grab this, a whole second conveyor. Keep walking on all these buttons. There we go. Do we have anything over there? We don't. We're doing good. Let's grab this. Now, I do love the games where the upgraders genuinely change what is happening, right? It doesn't just say, oh, your ore is now golden instead of yellow. You actually get a whole model change. Okay, that one's a game pass. Okay, oh, I like that. Most tycoons don't clearly mark game passes, so I give them props for that 100%. Now this thing, let's enable it. I don't even know what it does. It's cool nonetheless. Let's grab all these. Oh my gosh, the shift to sprint is nuts. Oh my gosh, what is this? We have a whole car spot now. Isn't that the car we were just driving? Bro, dang. All right, so let's go ahead, grab the rest of these buttons that we can see and really start making some crazy cars. All right, this row's done. And it looks like after each row, you can buy another row. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of work if I didn't have super mega dank stats. I will say big props on like the amount of animated stuff. So I think it's very important for games to have particles and moving parts. So like these lasers coming out of their eyes, very cool. All the particles coming out of literally everything, very cool. And I think you guys did a great job at making a kind of boring topic, if it was like normal factory colors, into like a very fun and aesthetically pleasing game. But I definitely want to see if I can finish this whole tycoon with this 10 billion and see what rebirthing looks like, because I would imagine that's a thing. Yeah, rebirths. I also have 10, so I don't know what those do, but hey, I got 10 of them. What is this guy, man? Health and safety bot. Well, all right. Got some decorations. Let's grab some conveyor upgrades. Oh, yo, those are sick. Tire dresser. All right, I think we have all of the buttons for back here. Oh my gosh. Let's move on and just finish up this whole factory, hopefully, because I think it goes... Is this somebody else's? Oh, this is just my other side. Oh, I'll be right back. I've been flying through this tycoon. I can't even lie. And I gotta say, once I was down there, like just about done with our whole factory plant down here, oh, for the life of me, I couldn't find buttons, so I had to turn on my cheat code guess thing. But I was like, bro, how is there still over 100 buttons left? There's not really any more room. And the game quite definitely threw me for a loop. A good one, to say the least. But I was like, where can we possibly build now? And then we got a whole second floor, which I can't lie, made me kind of excited. That's a very good sign with a game, especially with a tycoon. So I want to give these guys some massive props. If I had to rate this game 1 out of 10, granted, I didn't feel the balance of the game because the owner hooked me up with quite a bit of cash for testing purposes, of course. So without feeling the balance, just on the aesthetics and how everything is playing out, I haven't found any bugs. Nothing is like weird to me, except the UI. I've known now that I don't overly like the chalky thing overall. But if I had to rate the game 1 out of 10, I think I would give it a good 8 for a tycoon. I am liking it. In the fact that we just keep magically getting more spaces, like most tycoons are pretty predictable, but this one, I feel like, oh no, please have shortcuts. I really feel like in this one, you could kind of, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. In this one, you could kind of get lost, which is really cool. I also like how they have all of their game passes in the same spot. Oh my gosh. There's 48 buttons. I feel like we have to complete it, but this is sick. Another thing, this is just kind of props. They're not trying to trap people into buying game passes like most tycoons. All of the game passes are on a single line, and I have to respect it, honestly. Elevators are pretty sick as well. Let's turn our cheat codes back on so we don't have to look hours for buttons, but I do really enjoy this tycoon, and I think they did a great job. And yeah, I'm gonna have to stay at an 8. I am gonna finish it though. I'm curious to see how the completed one looks. No chance you guys could tell me when you saw this wooden floor and plain white walls that this was gonna turn into a whole awesome futuristic office with workers that you can hire. All of these bots, bro, it's always something unexpected. Definitely a sick tycoon. We got 25 buttons left, and that is probably to mirror what we just made over there. As you can see, you see this very empty space, and now of course we will know what it turns into. But bro, it's just sick. Oh, this one's different, I think. Massive props to that as well. I thought it was just gonna be mirrored, but that's oh no. That's exactly what I'm talking about with this game though. You really never know what to expect, which is super cool for a tycoon. We're almost done, boys. This is the home stretch. The home stretch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 buttons left. Oh, I see one. One's over here. Boom. Boom. We have 1 button. This is the last button in the tycoon. We have now successfully completed it. There's one thing we must do with a fully completed tycoon, and that is see how much money we're earning, like, and how fast. So let's go over to our money printer right over here. Let's take out our 3 billion. Look at this. This is a maxed out Car Factory Tycoon. I just noticed the developers joined my game. I am now nervous, but this is a maxed out tycoon. This is how fast you earn money. And bro, there's a lot of cool stuff. Now, rebirths. When rebirthing, you'll gain a multiplier on your cash, giving you a bigger reward, as well as your buttons in your factory will become more expensive. So in tycoons, a good 90% of the time, I don't think rebirthing is worth it. You're kind of playing yourself. Like, yeah, you get more cash, but everything is also more expensive. So if it's balanced out right, it's just like playing the tycoon over again with no reward. I don't know. It don't really fit my fancy, but I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I do think that's gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.